Designing products, build them now. Cook and sew, make it wow, wow. So come along, it's DT with Grammarsaurus.
Here's how to make your very own bug-themed bookmark. Start by looking at your design. Drawing it onto the Ada fabric really helps to mark where you want your stitches to go. If you're sewing the outline, like a bug or another shape, running stitch is a great choice because it's strong and simple. Let's remember our needle safety. Don't lean in too close. Hold your Ada firmly and always be careful with your fingers when you're sewing. When you're ready to move to a new area or change thread colour, you'll need to tie a knot at the back of the Ada and cut the thread. To keep it neat, you can tuck loose threads under the back of your stitches. If you're changing thread colour, it's time to rethread your needle. You can fold the thread or use a needle threader. We're using a needle threader here. When you're sewing, sometimes your thread might slip out of the needle. Don't worry, it's easy to fix because you can just thread your needle again. Now let's talk about decorations. We're using cross stitch now, a decorative stitch that makes an X shape. It looks really nice on your fabric and is perfect for small details like wings or patterns. Cross stitch adds lots of colour and helps your bookmark look more appealing. If you're changing your thread again, knot it at the back and snip the end, but don't cut too close or your stitches might come undone. To keep things neat and secure, loop any leftover thread through the back of your stitches. Remember to keep the end before you start with a new thread. Cross stitch can be used in lots of different colours. Do you see the ladybird? It's a simple shape but really effective. You don't need to make anything too complicated. Want a challenge? Try adding tiny cross stitches over other ones to make little spots. To make your bookmark even more decorative, you could add leaves or vines using running stitch, cross stitch, or even a mix. This is a great way to show off your embroidery skills. Now, let's make your bookmark stronger and more durable. We're going to attach it to felt fabric to hide the back of the stitches. You could sew it onto the felt, but it can be tricky because the felt and Ada might slip. Instead, we'll create a sewn look by doing a running stitch around the edge of the Ada. Not too close to the edge though. This gives your bookmark a lovely decorative appearance. You can use a new thread colour for this or match one you've already used. Now it's time to line up your felt and Ada. Spread some PVA glue onto the felt and make sure it's covered, but not soaking or dripping. Carefully line up your Ada with the stitching facing up and press it gently onto the glue. You need to add a little more glue at the corners to help it stick. Now you have a strong, colourful and durable bug-themed bookmark.